Don't lose your draft now, damn it.
Jacko, ass.
Welcome to the show. Fiberglass Boomtown, Mecca for the V8 faithful. Pilgrims, diehards, gearheads, zealots. A multitude of fans bound together by a ribbon of asphalt. Celebrating as one the triumph of speed and the escape from everything routine. If you've never been, check your expectations at the gate. Everything else is just a game.
It's pretty easy to say Daytona's probably one of those finicky races to run at and win, and no, the Daytona Fire showed it for me. I was pretty close to winning it, but hopefully this time around we'll do it. Celebrating, hopefully we'll be 4th of July weekend when I get this out. The interesting scheme. I'm honestly running out of scheme ideas for these special races, but you know, I still have Darlington on schedule. I'm always gonna have a scheme idea for that one. And Homestead's gonna be obviously something like something that represents the entire season as a whole. So it'll be interesting to see how this race goes. I still get the orange. I think the orange is gonna fly like with me and the rest of my time in Karima. We'll see. We'll see. We'll go chassis 2, the only chassis available, and this is the only engine available. Engine 2, I think it is. Engine 3, sorry, and then body 5, the only ones available right now. With Hurricane 73, not as good as we've had in previous races, but you know, I've been the cars been beaten up and whatnot. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out, and hopefully I'll come out on the other side of it as a really good race. First lap was a 50.07. I was like running around the top for most of the lap though. Let's see if this lap any better. Oh gosh, I'm slipping. That's coming the line. Damn it. 48.75. 9th. All right. I did a few practice races before this, and I was like trying to gauge how fast it could be. Like I think that was as fast as I can go. So, but 9th is really good. Tire pressure is maxed out. Suspension, I have it kind of similar to what I have for Talladega, but it needs to be a little tighter because it was too loose when I did practice races. And that's my gear ratio, is just to kind of have a little more acceleration off the start without getting up any top speed. Here we go. It's always great to do this for come back to Daytona. Joe Moore Barney Hall, take it away.
Tonight, it's Super Speedway action under the lights. MRN is live at the Daytona International Speedway this evening with flag-to-flag coverage of the Pepsi 400. To win a race is something pretty special at any track. But to win here at Daytona, you're that much closer to becoming a legend in the sport.
There's no doubt about it. A lot of these NASCAR and Winston Cup drivers will tell you that it's really no different winning here than anywhere else. But those are the guys who haven't done it yet. Once their name is in the history books here, I guarantee you they'll change their mind.
Dale Jarrett looks to continue his top 5 streak with a good finish here.
He can sure gain a lot of points if he continues his top 5 streak. Just goes to show it doesn't always take wins to move up in the points.
Kenny Wallace is having some trouble in the points this year.
And of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. He'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. Not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
The 83 car is currently at the top of the points list.
Yeah, but it's far from over yet. He's got to focus on being consistent. A little slip-up for just one race can cost you big in the points.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Well, let's see how they'll line up for the start.
Starting out front are the Pfizer Ford and the Team Rusty Dodge. Starting in row 2 will be the DeWalt Power Tools Ford and the Dale Jr. Chevrolet. In row 3 are the UPS Ford and the Lowe Chevrolet. 4 are the Home Depot Chevrolet and the Stacker 2 Dodge. The 83 car, the NASCAR Western Cup points leader, will start in the 9th spot. In row 6, we have the Interstate Battery Chevrolet and the M&M's Ford. Starting from row 7 will be the UAW Delphi Chevrolet and the Tide Pontiac. In the 8th row are the Singular Wireless Chevrolet and the Rubbermaid Sharpie Ford. In the 9th row, we have the U.S. Army Pontiac and the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. In the 10th row are the Granger Ford and the Haviland Dodge. Starting the race from row 11 are the Motorcraft Ford and the Alltel Dodge. The 12th row has the Sterling Marlin Dodge and the Pennzoil Chevrolet. Starting the race from row 13 will be the America Online Chevrolet and the Cheerios Dodge. In row 14, we have the BAM Racing Dodge and the Net Zero Pontiac. Starting from row 15 will be the Target Dodge and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge. In the 16th row are the Valvoline Pontiac and the 103 car. In the 17th row are the Kellogg Chevrolet and the O2 car. In the 18th row are the Citgo Ford and the Caterpillar Dodge. Starting the race from row 19 are the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge. The 20th row has the Kodak Max Film Pontiac and the David Green Pontiac. Starting the race from row 21 will be the Hooters Ford and the 27 car. And finally, starting from the rear of the field will be the Dr. Pepper Dodge.
Daytona night racing, I love it. Yeah, there's some good acceleration at the start here. Just, I thought maybe if I, like, you know, shorten second, third gear, I'd get a little more acceleration off the start, and I did just that. So, keeping up these guys here, it's a 8-car breakaway. The top 8 just pulled away from the rest of the field. I don't know how that happened, but it just did. I'm just gonna hang back in this pack a little bit and see how this race plays out, because I want to see how this plays out so early on. So I guess I'll share drive Stewart for now and see how this goes.
I can lead like a son. I gotta get to the lead. I'm all for that.
The leaders are coming into pit.
Alright, leaders coming to pit. Oh gosh, don't lose their draft now, damn it.
Definitely having difficulty keeping up. Yeah, because it's fast.
I've been really close coming out forward for a few laps, like trying to stay in their draft, and they just, oh my goodness. Someone's blowing up on the backstretch. Thank you. Stewart's been happy with me lately on drafting him for so long today. The only thing I'm worried about right now is the fact that I just barely stay in their draft, I guess. I don't have like the fastest car in the field, but it's fast enough where I can stay in their draft, and then I can like kind of see what the race holds for me. And who blew up here? Ricky Craven. Darn, that sucks. Yeah, we're coming this time. I've been staying with them for most of this race. So here we go. Get in front of all these guys here. Alright.
Here comes the field now down pit road. What should be scheduled changes at this stage of the race. The crew now all up on the wall. They've got the air guns ready, the jackman's ready. As here comes the field now for scheduled stops here on pit road.
The driver now hits his mark and the crew jumps the wall to begin to service this machine. It's going to be a 2-time stop. They're also going to add 1.5 cans of fuel. Everything looks pretty
If I have a big enough lead on the second stop, I will go 4 tires, because I realize that 2 tires now is just to try to get me out front. 4 tires next stop, I hope I can stay out front. That's really all it is. So back on the track, and obviously the pit stop cycle through, I'm in the lead. Let's see if we can hold on to it. If we can, then that's going to be crazy. I have a pretty decent lead too, so we'll see how this goes. I have no help.
Don't push your fuel too far.
I see some guys taking their second pit stop after lap 9, which is kind of interesting, because they can't go. They can go 7 laps on field. That would shock me. So I'm pretty sure they have to go a 3rd time.
Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road.
And you have cars behind me pitting. Some leaders. Yeah, the top 5, I guess. Sierra was one of them. But these guys that pit a 2nd time, they're gonna pit a 3rd time because they can't. There's no way they go 7 laps on field. And I still have like a 3.5 second lead, I think, as I saw on the leaderboard as going by. So that's real interesting that I've still got a decent lead of sorts. And yeah, I'm gonna come in this time because I am just about dry on fuel. I think, yeah, it's not much left in the tank. So anyway, this time I will take 4 tires. So the strategy worked real well to this point. That right front's about to be blown out, but I'll take the 4 tires this time. I don't know if I got my slider or not this time there. There we go.
Several of the crews now on the wall as the cars begin to make what should be scheduled.
Damn it. That's the first and hopefully the last time I'll ever hear it happen in the middle of pit stops. Let me get my 4 tires in. This one turn on wedge adjustment is just so I can have a little looser for this final run. It's taking 4 tires.
Down on this end of pit road, it looks like routine service. They're changing 4 tires. The crew tells me it'll only be a 4-tire stop. They're also only going to put in 1.5 cans of fuel. So little strategy on this end of pit road.
What a stop, boys. Well, that was glitchy. Mayfield coming in his box while I was coming out. That was a little glitchy. But man, 14.9. I've not seen a pit stop that fast yet in this career mode, so that's pretty crazy. And we still have a nice lead on the rest of the field right now. So, whew. So 2 tires worked out. 2 tires in that first stop plus 4 tires in the second stop worked out because the pit crew was spot on. And I'm so glad that they were, because any little hiccup in pit road is crucial when it comes to Daytona. So if they had screwed up in any way, I probably would have lost. So now it's just a matter of seeing how much time the rest of the field can make up on me before this is over.
The white flag is out. 1 lap to go with this one. If you have anything left, you have to show it now. There's no need to say it. This is the final lap. Can he do it? Who will win here in this event?
It's been a little messy on this last run, and that's allowed Jared, and I think it's either Mark Martin or Rusty Wallace back there behind him. They catch up quite a bit, but he's showing up in my mirror, but I think I'm too little too late here. Strategy worked, as I'm winning the Pepsi 400 here at Daytona. Oh yeah!
This one's over. We're first. Yeah, you're the best. Way to bring it home.
A little bit stressful there at the end, but it didn't matter. It paid off. The strategy. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know how many donuts I'll be able to do because I was pretty low on fuel for this checkered flag here. Any runs I can get, though, is pretty good. Just check the grass a little bit as well. Oh my goodness. Well, I think I'll be able to do it in 2nd gear. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's in 2nd gear right now. I don't think I can do it on the banking here on the trial though, so that's a bit of a problem. Yep, not gonna happen. But I gotta tell you what, Daytona, that's one of the most fantastic races I've ever done in a while. I mean, at least at Daytona, to pull it off was pretty amazing. I'm worried I'm gonna have fuel at some point, but I think I'd like to have some gas tank victory lane here. Okay, so hold on. We can see it to my fit box just to be on the safe side. Oh my goodness. It's just been a dominating season at this point now, and it's pretty crazy.
Not many drivers led a lap in this race.
Yeah, there weren't too many battles up front for position. Those guys who ran in the top 5 were pretty dominant all race long.
The 83 car really did a fantastic job keeping his car away from trouble all race long.
Well, it's going to be a happy crew when they get back to the shop. They can immediately go to work on next week's car without having to worry about fixing anything from this race, and that makes for a much less stressful atmosphere.
The 83 car sure did run well with Tony Stewart.
Yeah, it's good to see drivers work together out there, even when they aren't teammates.
Not a scratch on the car this time, and that's probably the best thing about this race. It just didn't hit the wall than anyone else on the track unnecessarily, and I think that was the best part because, I mean, it doesn't have to have an ally in the race either. Tony Stewart was really nice to me. I love it. And we got all sponsor objectives for sure once again. Another 800,000+ in the bank. It was pretty amazing to say the least. Wow. I might have had the fastest lap this race somewhere as well, because, I mean, everything was really good. This car was absolutely amazing to run in the draft, and, like, it wasn't the best car, but the strategy really paid off there. The 2 tire stop on the first stop, and the second stop I went 4 tires, and I had a big enough lead to do so. That was definitely a big that was basically a big factor in how the race played out for me, and I was so glad that it did work out in the way it did. Whew! I'm a little exhausted, but after what like that, what can you say? I think the only thing that has to be said about this race is that it was pretty crazy how fast the car was all day. I mean, ridiculous. Or all night, really. So let's go to the garage. We have this chassis that I'm gonna sell this for 2 because we have 2 races up in the air. Chassis being built, so might as well. The engine stuck used again, 99 condition still, so that's nice. And then they'll probably sell this one afterwards because I think this engine is 75, 76. This engine can only get to 72, 73, so no. And the air engine being built is the same one as engine 4, so yeah, that's not gonna get sold afterwards. This body, I'm gonna overhaul this and I'm gonna run this one for a couple races because and then sell it because that'll be better. So this one will be overhauled 2 races, 590,000. This body, yeah, it's basically the same one as this one, body 5. Body 3 is not as good as the other 2, but yeah, that's what I got for this one. So that's how I'm gonna go for Chicagoland. 30 slip on the shock dyno, I'm gonna be happy with that. Get a little better tires on the thing. So. And I think we extended the points lead pretty well now. I think we're pretty far ahead in the points lead. We can have a bad race or 2 and still like be pretty far ahead in points. 94 on Mark Martin, 95 on Stewart, and everyone else is over 200 points back because that's how bad it's been shaping this season. I didn't even really see I didn't really notice check all the race results and all this stuff. But that was because it was pretty dominant. I just didn't have much to say about it. I probably should have had more to say about it. Because this race was pretty crazy at times, well, not really crazy, but somewhat boring at times. But I mean, we had a fantastic car. 5 wins and 6 poles this season. That's pretty crazy to say. Think like so. Oh, it's 10,000 just being front runner, meaning most laps in the race. Got it. And I've had that quite a few times this season now because Dover, Pocono, than Daytona now, so that's pretty nice to know that I've been able to do that. And Chicago is one of my favorite tracks in this game. I think I'll be run real well. I think that race is gonna mesh well with how I'm gonna go about it. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the beatdown that was Daytona, I guess. You know, it still was a close finish at the end, where Jared and I think Mark Martin was caught between us, got me at the end. But if you did enjoy the race, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Ring bell notifications, anything new coming channel, whether it's more NASCAR, third times forward, any times otherwise. And follow me on Instagram because there's more updates on there as well. I love doing this. I hope you guys enjoy doing what I love real well. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.